My name is Minahil, and first of all, I would like to start off by saying that it is an honor to be here as part of ICANN's NextGen program. Today, I want to explore a question that is shaping the future of the internet. How can AI help strengthen DNS security and mitigate abuse? Throughout this presentation, I will be discussing how artificial intelligence can revolutionize DNS security, building on ICANN's existing efforts to combat DNS abuse, and exploring emerging technologies. We all know that as the internet grows, so do the threats to its infrastructure, particularly the domain name system. By leveraging AI, we can enhance threat detection, automate response, and ultimately create a more secure and resilient internet. So let's dive in. Now, before we start, let's take a step back for a brief overview of the domain name system, or the DNS. The DNS is often called the address book of the internet. Every device that connects to the internet has a unique identifier called an IP address, which is a string of numbers or letters. DNS saves us from having to memorize complex IP addresses by translating human-friendly domain names into IP addresses that computers can understand. So when you enter a website's name, DNS finds the IP address and connects you. Because the DNS is such a fundamental part of the internet infrastructure, ensuring its security is critical. Cybercriminals frequently exploit DNS vulnerabilities for phishing, botnets, spam, DDoS attacks, and malware. In fact, the DNS is not only attacked every day, but every second of the day. ICANN continuously works to strengthen DNS security, but DNS abuse remains a challenge. Traditional security measures often struggle to keep pace with these evolving threats. It has already established the DNS abuse mitigation program to combat harmful activities. Its three-pronged approach includes contributing data and expertise to discussions, providing tools to the community, and enforcing compliance with registrars and registrars. Additionally, ICANN provides resources for reporting abuse, working to reduce DNS threats while maintaining a free and open internet. So, how exactly can AI help? Well, AI excels at pattern recognition, meaning it can analyze massive data sets and detect anomalies much faster than humans. This is crucial in DNS security, where millions of domains are registered daily and only a small fraction are malicious. Through the use of predictive analysis and by detecting patterns in domain registrations, AI anticipates and blocks threats before attacks occur, shifting DNS security from reactive to proactive and making the internet safer for users worldwide. To highlight AI's impact, let's compare traditional and AI-driven DNS abuse detection to see how AI can enhance ICANN's DNS abuse mitigation program. So, traditional methods include manual reviews by cybersecurity teams, blacklist updated post-attack, and delayed response times, whereas AI-driven methods include real-time domain analysis, automated risk scoring, and faster and more efficient decision-making. By integrating AI into abuse mitigation strategies, we can shift from a reactive security to a proactive defense, significantly reducing the window of opportunity for attackers. Another aspect of the DNS abuse mitigation program where we can apply AI is the Informal project that focuses on understanding cyber criminals' behaviors when registering domains. By studying factors like registration cost, payment methods, and bulk purchases, it identifies patterns to help prevent domain abuse. AI can take this a step further by automating the detection and predicting high-risk domains, allowing registrars to take preventive action. AI-powered intervention could prevent thousands of cyber attacks every year, making the internet safer for everyone. As we explore the future possibilities for DNS security, blockchain stands out as a transformative technology. Unlike traditional DNS systems controlled by central entities, blockchain is decentralized, meaning control is distributed among multiple participants rather than a single authority. This reduces the risk of large-scale attacks or unauthorized changes. Key features of blockchain include that it is, as we mentioned, decentralized, and also has network consensus, which ensures changes are validated by multiple participants, preventing unauthorized modifications. And distribution allows data to be stored across multiple locations and maintains security even if one part is compromised. So how does this improve DNS security? Well, blockchain stores data in linked blocks, and once added, it cannot be altered without network consensus. This immutability prevents unauthorized DNS changes, ensuring that domain records remain secure. Additionally, blockchain's transparency allows all participants to access DNS updates in real time, increasing trust and accountability. So how can AI be used in blockchain-based DNS? AI can enhance blockchain security by making smart contracts adaptive, allowing real-time responses to DNS threats. Smart contracts are self-executing programs on a blockchain that automatically enforce rules when specific conditions are met, eliminating the need for intermediaries. In the context of DNS security, AI can analyze real-time DNS traffic, detecting anomalies. If a domain is flagged as potentially harmful, AI can trigger a smart contract to take immediate action, such as revoking the domain before an attack spreads. Traditional DNS security often relies on manual reviews, which can delay responses to cyber threats. AI-powered smart contracts eliminate this lag by automatically shutting down malicious domains based on predefined risk factors. Also, while regular smart contracts follow a fixed rule, AI-driven ones can learn from emerging threats and adjust enforcement policies dynamically. By combining blockchain security with AI's intelligence, ICANN can create a stronger, more transparent, and resilient DNS ecosystem. So, can AI be trusted? So, we all know that AI is powerful, but it is not perfect. Some concerns include false positives where legitimate domains are blocked, and bias where users may be unfairly targeted. To address these concerns, I suggest that AI should be used along human oversight, not as a replacement. We need to ensure that AI-based decisions are auditable, explainable, and adaptable to evolving threats. Looking ahead, AI should become an integral part of ICANN's cybersecurity framework. This means collaborating with AI researchers to improve detection models, developing ethical AI guidelines to prevent biases, and encouraging users to adopt AI-enhanced verification tools. With the right approach, AI can make the internet safer without compromising fairness or accessibility. AI is not just a tool for responding to DNS threats, it can proactively prevent them, making the internet safer for everyone. From automating threat detection to enabling predictive analytics, AI can strengthen ICANN's efforts to combat DNS abuse. ICANN and the internet community must work together to ensure AI is used responsibly and effectively. Together, we can build a more secure and resilient DNS ecosystem. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation.
Thank you, Minahil. Wonderful job. That was great. Do we have any questions for Minahil? Alfredo, please.
This is Alfredo, and I'm going to speak in English. Minahil, first of all, thank you for an excellent presentation. It's very interesting the approach that you're thinking of following or your recommendations are. Now, there's a few questions that I have for you, and I'll try to be as simple as I can so that you can answer the three questions basically that I have. The first one is, you're talking about blockchain and integrating it with artificial intelligence, and that ICANN could be the organization that deals with that combination. But my first question is, does ICANN integrate blockchain within its mission as part of a secure DNS system? Second question, you're talking about using AI, but as AI evolves, that will eventually require more algorithms in order to predict what you're talking about, the phishing, for example, attacks and so forth. Would quantum computing have a role when AI keeps evolving? And my third question is, how do you think the SSA community, help me out with the acronyms, ESAC, will deal with this, implementing policies that ensure that all contracted parties, which are the registries and registrars, among others, meet the requirements to ensure that it stays stable and secure?
Okay, thank you so much for your question. To answer your first question about blockchain and how it ties with ICANN's mission, well, ICANN is all about having the community in charge of the internet, and blockchain, one of its features is that everyone is in charge and everything is distributed. So nothing can be changed without consensus. There's network consensus, right? So I believe that is how it ties in with ICANN's mission. And as for your second question about quantum computing, I do believe that quantum computing is also a emerging technology that is evolving, and I definitely see it being it could definitely be used in security, and I feel like that we will be seeing that a lot in the future. And as for your third question, could you repeat what the third one was? Sorry, I forgot.
It has to deal with the community that's in charge of ensuring the security of the DNS ESSEC.
Yeah, so the security team here, they can obviously they would be in charge of everything related with security, so they can deal with AI with they would have to implement AI and they would have to use methods that are effective, and also they would also have to inform the community members about how to use AI effectively and responsibly. So that's how they can implement it. Thank you so much.
Do we have any other questions in the room? Heidi.
Hi, thank you for your presentation. I just wanted to ask you how AI detects malicious domains.
Okay, so AI analyzes domain registration patterns and it identifies suspicious activities. And if it sees that there are any anomalies, then it flags those. And then once they are flagged, they are caught, and they, before that anything serious can happen, they are caught and they are terminated so that there are no serious effects. Thank you. Any other questions? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
We have, Alfredo, do you want to ask your, we have time for one more.
Okay. So this is Alfredo again, and I'll be speaking in English. So as a follow-up, you mentioned that AI integrated with blockchain would make more efficient and effective the security of the DNS and all the malwares and malicious tools activities that are going on out there. But would that mean that every time AI evolves, also the tools that are going to be used have to be evolving, and therefore maybe the contracts of the contracted parties should also be revised? Don't you think that would be a little bit complicated in terms of the contracts with each one of these organizations or groups eventually?
Okay, I see where you're coming from. AI is evolving, but I also believe that we have to evolve with AI. Like, as a generation, our generation is one that deals with AI. So, as for the complications with the contracts, I believe that we could find ways to simplify it. And hopefully in the future, when like we look more into this topic, we can look into that. So thank you so much.